Hey there Seekers, I hope you're doing really well this week. Before we head to your weekly tarot reading, I'm just calling in to say that I have been working on the abundance updates for Feb. They are almost all done and you can jump into the playlist up here to watch yours. You can also find me guys on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. I'm getting a lot better at posting on my social media and I'm trying to put mini readings throughout the week up there for you as well to keep you going. I'm also available for personal readings should you want to know how a life area is going to play out for you. All the links that you need are below the video to arrange that. Guys, I also have some other exciting things in the pipeline, but in true Aquarian fashion, we are in Aquarian season at the moment, all will be revealed. So for now, let's head to your weekly tarot reading. Hi there Libra, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. Let's see what may be on the cards for you for this week. Getting started here Libra with the Workular Oracle. Be then going to the Moonchild Tarot for an overarching tarot energy. And I'll be using the classic Rider-Waite and the Starchild Tarot Akashic for your tarot positions. Okay, let's start with your oracle cards, Libra. I have got, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? And for Gemini, I've just had Imrama, which is where you've been called to journey to. So this is a theme I've seen in the collective heavily since the middle of last year. And I do believe that, you know, we're going through this big kind of metamorphosis on the collective. And it's about alignment and it's about no longer maybe being willing to just go along with the flow in terms of a lot of us have, you know, worked jobs where we've kind of been on the treadmill and doing things that we don't love in order to collect the paycheck, to have the things that we want, to then live as our true selves for the pockets of time that we have outside of that 40 or 50 hour commitment. You know, I think a lot of us woke up to that and understand that, you know, life is short and it's a precious gift and we really want to be living in alignment and truth. And there's a sense here with this card that maybe you are being called to answer a deeper call of your soul. So that could be many things, guys. It could be to move towards a person, away from a person, to relocate to somewhere that you just feel, you know, like is you and it supports all the things that you love to do, like maybe hiking and camping, that kind of thing, a slower pace of life. It could be towards, you know, service work to help people or to live a creative life or something like that. So kind of says here that maybe, you know, you're being asked to answer a deeper call and make changes in your life to align that. Oh, and I've got Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided, because you may have felt a deeper intuitive pull towards this and understand that maybe you're being guided towards this. And when you feel a deep pull or call within yourself, sometimes that is spirit attempting to move you onto your Akashic pathway here. I mean, we will have an Akashic record, which is where our, you know, our life lessons for this life reside, and at times one of those files kind of gets loaded and it's time for us to step up and position ourselves where we need to in order to answer that call. Libra. So we're back in a stage 4 lockdown here in Melbourne, Australia. Libra, it's making me feel much more deeper and philosophical and really looking at what's going on in the world. So really feeling differences and different callings within myself as well as we sort of journey a more introverted path when we are, you know, in our homes. And I'm sure we've all experienced that throughout the last 12 months as well. So here is your overarching tarot energy. I've got the Knight of Wands, which for me, Libra, is Sagittarian energy. And it's interesting because this is about, you know, bold moves forwards towards your passions, your purpose, what lights you up. It can be about taking the journey towards a new frontier to manifest the new. Some of you may be receiving a message from a messenger who's going to somehow maybe give you some advice or shift you in that direction. when I see this card, it's kind of like as soon as you start taking the first steps, which might take you a really lot of strength and courage to initiate this forward movement, to initiate this call, but once you do, once you start, it's like full speed ahead, like charging into it, because it can be quite a fast-moving energy, that Knight of Wands, real energy of passion. Let's go to the tarot. Libra. Energy of recent past, leading up to the current. Another card of Sagittarius, Temperance from the Major Arcana. So Sagittarian energy is strong here. Some of you might have that in your chart, or you may be dealing with a Sagittarian person. I've got the energy of Pisces here with the moon. And I have 3 for 3 Major Arcana. This is Gemini from the Major Arcana. The Lovers. Oh, guess what's at the bottom of the deck, guys? The Sun, Leo from the Major Arcana. Such beautiful energy here. There's real energy of balance and harmony. Okay, clarifying Temperance. I've got the Queen of Wands. This is feeling like it has a similar essence to the Gemini reading. And I've actually noticed over the last few weeks that your readings, Gemini and Libra, have been related. Here's Temperance again. The guidance is divinely guided. Temperance is symbolized there by the guiding angel. There goes the devil. Okay. 6 of Swords, yeah. So you're going to be asked to make a transition away from something here. Do we need anything else? The 9 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles here. Capricorn in the Minor Arcana. So Libra, yeah, I mean, there is directional movement here at the end of your reading. You've got the 6 of Swords. It's a transitional energy. We have the devil called oppression. You are being asked to overcome some kind of limitation that maybe has held you stuck or kept you from answering that calling or kept you where you felt like you should have been. But there is a sense here of, you know, truth revealed and getting really clear on your subconscious pulls and energy. And, you know, we are being asked to begin that bold move forward. So here in the recent past, I've got Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and Temperance energy. So Temperance is the energy that follows on from the Death card in the Major Arcana. Death is number 13, Temperance number 14. And we've got this energy twice in the reading. It is generally the soothing or rebalancing energy after closing out a big cycle. So some of you might be in that kind of interim, in the limbo, after having closed out a big cycle, wanting to move towards a deeper calling, but still kind of feeling your feet, still going through that rebalancing, that kind of rebirth process is what I'm kind of feeling. It could have been November last year that you went through a shift. Temperance is obviously Sagittarian energy all over this reading, which is sort of December energy. And then we find you in the beginning of this year wanting to usher in the new, maybe still trying to find your direction, find your feet. You can feel it though, you can kind of feel it. See the Sun energy here, which is sort of in the background, and then at the end of this reading, it's like in the foreground, it's a big energy. So I feel like you're going through some kind of, you know, alchemy, some kind of internal alchemy, some kind of spiritual awakening maybe. You're getting yourself back into this really stable place, place of security within yourself, mentally, emotionally, and physically. And the cards are saying it's when you kind of, all those things kind of fall into place, that's when that path forward is going to be revealed, and it's like the next part of the journey will be revealed to you. The moon is about, you know, revealing truth, revealing the path ahead. The Queen of Wands here is the energy of Aries in the Minor Arcana, and she is about, well, she links to Aries, so it's about taking bold moves forward, you know, links to the Fool. So some of you might be gearing up to take a bold move, and we see that 6 of Swords at the end of the reading, and that can be a movement energy. So some of you are gearing up for maybe the next move after this ending, the transition, the actual relocation, whatever it is for you. The Queen of Wands says it's important for you to trust your instincts. And don't forget what, you know, why you started this journey in the first place, which was to follow the passions, the desires, and all of the things that really light you up. Queen of Pentacles here is interesting. You know, she's Capricorn. We've got the Devil, which is Capricorn, in this reading as well. So you may be dealing with a Capricorn or a Sagittarius. They're very strong in this reading. The Queen of Pentacles is interesting because, you know, she has kind of danced with the Devil and is now refocusing her energy to move forward, and through that she starts attracting you know, abundance and stability and security into her life. It's really the energy of somebody who can operate really well in different sort of spheres of their life, in the workplace, in the home. It's a real energy of being balanced, being practical, being able to take practical steps ahead and really start to manifest, you know, what you truly want here as well. So that's what I see there, guys. Maybe you are kind of getting ready to take a bold move forward. In the current or focus energy, I've got the Moon, Temperance, and the Nine of Cups. This is the foreshadowing to say keep going, keep moving forward, because you are moving into some kind of place where maybe those wishes are going to be fulfilled. Between the Nine of Cups and the Sun, it's a beautiful energy of contentment, of joy, of harmony and satisfaction, of answering the deeper call of the heart. And you can feel it, and you're really feeling into that guidance. For some of you, you're still potentially in decision-making mode. I mean, I notice in this Temperance card, we've got the Two Cups. We have the Guardian Angel here who's kind of looking to source for that final download of like, okay, do I make this transition that's coming up, or do I not? So there is a sense here that maybe you've gone through completion, but there's another step beyond that, like, okay, I've ended a relationship, I know I need to relocate, or I know I need to move out of the home, or I've kind of decided in my mind late last year that I'm going to leave this job. Now I'm actually going to take the action. So I'm kind of feeling that last call of like getting across the line and actually, you know, making the move here. The Moon can be about, you know, hidden truths revealed or secrets. Some of you could have kept all this kind of a secret that you've been thinking is all that's been going on in your internal reality, and you're getting ready to kind of come out into the world with it, to speak it into reality, to create it, to get things moving. Others of you might feel that, you know, people around you or the situation is just not authentic to you with the Moon. The Moon can also be about trusting your intuition. It can be subconscious kind of truths coming up around you. Also, it's also an energy of kind of the integration of the self, you know, really integrating maybe some elements of your shadow side with your consciousness also. And it can be a card of hidden blessings. So I think it's saying ultimately, like, you might have gone through an ending, it could have even been a tower, but it's all a hidden blessing because it's leading you or guiding you, you know, onto the best path that you kind of meant to be on. So that's what I'm seeing as well. It could have involved, you know, like a twin flame kind of relationship situation with the Lovers in the reading. I noticed the two pillars here, the Two Cups here as well. So some of you may have needed to transition away from, say, a relationship that wasn't healthy for you anymore. You know, I noticed that they've got the tame dog, the wild wolf, which can mean somebody who might have been really changeable with us or inauthentic in some ways. It could have been the same in the workplace. You could have been dealing with a mentor or boss or manager who, you know, was very inconsistent in their behavior. It's just something that I'm feeling here. So we're getting ready to make a move here, and we're being asked to keep in mind, you know, why we started the journey, why we started transitioning, why we started taking these decisions, because the Nine of Cups is calling us, which is that beautiful energy of wish fulfillment. So Libra, we've got the Lovers, the Devil, and the Six of Swords. So for many of you, this does involve, you know, partnership, generally romantic partnership here, that has gone toxic or hasn't been healthy for you. You're really starting to see the truth of that now, and you're going, okay, I feel kind of okay now about leaving this behind because I need to shed this skin. It's just no longer fitting me. In fact, it's kind of constricting me in a way. The Lovers, before it was just kind of all soulmates and twin flames and everything, was a real card of choice and it's about big choices around matters of the heart, and we're being asked to choose wisely because somebody is potentially going to be disappointed or hurt in some way. But you've got this deeper calling here, Libra, and when you've got a calling, if we don't answer it, we are the ones that are generally left unfulfilled or dissatisfied, or we're hurting ourselves in some way. So we're being asked to make the choice because, you know, with this here, it's oppressing us. You know, that's what's the cost of not making a transition, is staying limited or smaller than we really are with that devil energy. So there's a real sense of maybe having outgrown something or felt chained to it, felt over-obligated, but, you know, sometimes there's a divine time, you know, Kasha, to release. Look at the Six of Swords energy. She's just going without any baggage, not bringing anything with her. And there is a sense of going into the fog, you know, linking back to that Queen of Wands or that Aries energy, bold move forward, but we don't really know where we're going, which is why it can feel quite scary. Some of you might be moving on from two major hurts here. I always notice that the Six Swords are in two sets of three here, and the three of Swords is, you know, the heartbreak. I'm kind of sensing that some of you, it could have been a relationship situation where you tried to end it, you know, last year, especially late last year, but you gave it another shot, and now you've kind of arrived at the time. It's like, no, it's not working. It's still put me back in that impressed energy, and now I'm walking away. So there could be like, there's been two endings here is what I'm feeling for a lot of you. It doesn't have to be a love reading, but that's just something that's coming through. So you're being asked to make this rite of passage to lead you into a greater sense of harmony, of peace, of joy. And you are being guided here with the sun. It's such a beautiful energy, and it says, you know, the future is really bright on the other side of this. You're actually answering a calling here. You're overcoming a really big obstacle, putting this behind you, and being reborn as well. And on the other side, through the fog, you'll be able to manifest what you desire, which is in alignment with your passions, your purpose, and your true desires. But first of all, you know, we have to have that strength and courage to go into the unknown here. So that's what we have, but the sun is such a beautiful energy. It's generally an energy that hangs around for several months. It is the most positive card in the tarot deck, so to have that crowning your reading, you know, really is something special, and it's been coming for you. You have been guided. Your guidance is divinely guided, and you're about to take a big step, I'm feeling, you know, towards that wish fulfillment here, Libra. Okay, Libra, well, I'm going to leave it there, and I do hope you enjoyed this reading. Please keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, and you can kind of see that I don't really read it too much one way or the other, depending on the cards that come out, as in like love, you know, business, life purpose. Feel free to drop me a comment. I do read them all, guys, and I try and interact with you all over there as well. Just feel like it helps me connect with you energetically. And I will see you back here, Libra, for another reading next week. Bye for now.